little secret. I definitely made this video so I don't have to do synopsis because y'all know I'm really bad at those. So we're just gonna look at pretty covers, okay? Okay. I just poked myself in the eye. Holy crap. Oh my god. Whoever said reading wasn't dangerous definitely was wrong. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and turn on your post notifications because it is Bookmas and I'm here to upload every other day so you won't want to miss out. So what are you waiting for? Press that button right now. I got you. But as you can tell by the title, today I have an exciting video for you all because I'm gonna be showing you all the special editions, limited editions, collector's editions books that I have in my collection. And if y'all know me, y'all know that I love book covers, and that is a done deal when it comes for me and books because cover's pretty, I'm gonna read that thing, okay? It's Bookmas season, so what better way to celebrate than to look at pretty book covers? So without further ado, I'm Christine, and this is an Editorial Edge Bookmas. Okay, so I don't actually own a lot of collector's editions or special editions of books because one, they be expensive, and two, I usually only buy special edition or collector's editions of books when I read the books and I really like them or like they have a very special place in my heart. So that's that on that. But okay, the first set of special edition books that I'm gonna be going over are classic, and these are it right here. They're very heavy. It may not seem like it, but my arms are literally shaking right now. In no particular order, the first book that I picked up is Dracula by Bram Stoker. To be honest, I've only read a few pages of Dracula and I put it down because I was like, I ain't got time for this. Which is so bad, but I mean, we all know the story of Dracula, so can you be mad at me? Maybe you still can, I don't know. I made sure the ring light is on the right setting so that you can see and witness how great the color is. It's so beautiful, and honestly, I just love the red that's on here. Next book that I have in this leatherback paper mill edition is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I have read Pride and Prejudice so many times. I had to read it for high school, and when I got this copy, I reread it again just so I could refresh my memory. But it's just a classic like it is. It's so pretty. It's this pretty teal and purple color. Honestly, really like these covers because they're so simple and sleek, but you know, the foiling gets me. Like anytime that there's foiling, there is a Christine to follow. Here's the spine, which is also really beautiful and what I really like about these editions as well. The next book is a little thick thing, okay, and that is Moby Dick. There are so many special editions of classics out nowadays. Like you can get so many different kinds and so many different covers, but I really like this one of Moby Dick because it's so simple and it has that giant iconic whale on it, and it's just what you need a cover to be for this book. I love the colors on this as well, but can we just talk about the spine and the little tail? It's so cute. I had to read this book in high school as well, but if I'm being honest, I definitely spark notes this. Like, I'm not finna read this thick old book for high school. But here we are. If I'm being completely honest, I definitely bought this book because of the cover. I have no interest in reading Mark Twain. Honestly, I just really liked how this book looked. Yeah, that's that on that. But yes, here's Huckleberry Finn. Now this book has been all the rave, I feel like, in the past 2 years because there have been show and movie adaptations that I've seen circling around, but that is I just poked myself in the eye. Holy crap. Oh my god. Okay, anyways, here's Little Woman. Again, the design is so beautiful. Look at that foiling. It's just amazing. Look how cute. The next book I have is The Jungle Book. This book is really short, like it's real short, and I feel like I'll like this book. I just haven't found myself in the mood to pick up this book at all because this book talks about the law of the jungle and just adventure. I feel like there are a lot of lessons and kind of ethics and morals that I can take from this book that might be really enlightening when I read it, but I just haven't found myself wanting to read this book at all. The next book that I have is probably one of my favorite ones out of this collection, and that is a copy of Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. I actually really like Charles Dickens' writing. Honestly, I only started reading Charles Dickens' work after reading Cassandra Clare's books because they're mentioned. But yeah, I really enjoy it. The Great Expectations is a really great book, but again, super thick, so I don't see myself gravitating towards it again because 1, it's a classic, and 2, it's thick, and 3, I don't feel like it's necessary for me to reread again after knowing what this book is about. But it is a great book on like hope and despair and loss and tragedy and just love. I recommend it if you want to read it, but we're just here for the pretty covers, okay? When it sits like this, it just seems so elegant and classy, and you know, that's me. I'm just kidding. Anyways, last paper mill edition book that I have is one of my favorite books of all time that are classics, not of all times in anything else, of classics, and that is Alice in Wonderland. As we all know, there are so many editions and so many copies of Alice in Wonderland, The Adventures of Alice in Wonderland. It's so many. There's just so many, but I really like this. I love the art of Alice in this, and it's just such a cute little pocketbook. Like if you ever just want to throw it in your bag, like on a plane, or like, you know, something where you have to sit and read a book but you don't want to bring a bulky book. It's such a good size, and it's so small and sleek, like it literally can fit in any bag. But it also is just a great story because I love that story. I also have the Barnes & Noble's leatherback edition of Alice in Wonderland, but this one also comes with the story of Through the Looking Glass. And I just love the fact that it comes together in this beautiful cover. I mean, it's pink with gold foiling. I love the spine looks like this. It's really cutesy. The back of this is actually so cute. Like I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but this is engraved, like it's not inked on. It's engraved into the leather, and it's so cute. And then so are the roses, and so the only thing that's really inked on are the foiling that is here. I just think it's such a cute book. Look at the inside as well. Like it's just so appropriate for this story. And it also has blue sprayed edges, so I just think it's the cutest thing. Now I'm gonna transition into my Owlcrate editions of books. I only have 2 because 1, I don't even have an Owlcrate subscription. I actually got these off of Depop. So if y'all are looking for special editions or limited edition books, check Depop because some people just sell some of the books that they don't want when they have their Owlcrate subscription boxes come in. So highly recommend. The first book that I have is actually a book that I have read and mentioned in previous videos, but that is Pride by E.B. Zobie. This is a Pride and Prejudice retelling, and it is the cutest story. It follows 2 kids who are from Brooklyn, one who is Afro-Latina and the other who is Black, and they are now intertwined in each other's lives. However, they're from 2 very different socioeconomic backgrounds, find themselves at conflict. However, at the end, they may or may not end up together. So it's just a really cute story. And the Owlcrate editions came with this little letter from the author and then this cute little bookmark that says, "You run this block, this hood, and my heart." And it is the cutest line that comes up in this book. So the next book is also a retelling of a classic, which I just peeped because Pride is also a retelling of a classic. But this is the Owlcrate edition of Heartless by Marissa Meyer. Heartless is a retelling of Alice in Wonderland, and it is told by the perspective of the Red Queen, I believe. The red foiling definitely just got me. Like, I don't know what else to say aside from the fact that I was already interested because it was a Alice in Wonderland retelling, but the foiling definitely just got me. Like, look how beautiful, and the red petals are so cute. Spine, which is honestly so cute. What I really love about books is if it has a cute spine, because even though like I die for cute covers, the spine is just as important because as you can see, we usually only see the spines when you put it on a bookshelf. So if the spine is ugly, Oh, no. Deal breaker, honey. The next are actually collector's editions of books, and these are one of my all-time favorite books ever. Like, I love these books, but for those who know me, I bet this comes to no surprise because the next books I have are the collector's editions of Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. When I tell y'all I needed the collector's editions of these books, there was a hole in my soul when I did not have these collector's editions of these books because one, they're gold and red, like my absolute favorite colors together, literally just anything that has gold and red, but also the fact that it's gold and red foiling took me out. At Six of Crows, y'all, this book is literally beautiful. I literally love how this looks. I love the detailed art on the foiling. Like, can we just talk about all these intricate lines that are on here? The way it hits the light, like, girl, she's just glowing, okay? Spine is just so cute and dainty. And the back. My favorite line from these books are no mourners, no funerals, period. The piece de resistance, the sprayed edges, I just love everything about it. Like, I literally love this. It brings me so much joy that I have this book in my collection. And then saw Crooked Kingdom. I actually died because what? This is just so cute, and this is literally what I want to get tattooed and then have no mourners, no funerals on the bottom. But the design is just so good. I just love the fact that they put Kaz's gloves on here and like the little tricks that he would play, because if y'all know me, y'all know that I love Kaz Brecker. Kaz Brecker literally has my heart. This is what the spine looks like. I'm sure y'all have seen these on Bookstagrams and Booktube already, but I just can't get enough. And then this is what the back looks like. The next collector edition books I have are actually from Cassandra Clare, who y'all know is one of my favorite authors. Literally, I have all her books. It's literally covered right now because my bookcase is just overflowing dramatically. The first one I'm going to talk about is Clockwork Angel. It's just so cute and so fitting. I want these and the Rune editions, but y'all, I have looked on eBay for these Rune editions and they're selling at like $300 a pop, and your girl just doesn't have the funds to keep up with that lifestyle. So I'm just really thankful that I can have this in my collection and say that I have it, because the Infernal Devices is one of my all-time favorite series to read from Cassandra Clare, and here we are. I just love the fact that I can say I have a collector's edition of my favorite books that I have, because I don't know, it just means so much to me, because it just goes to show like how much I not only love the stories and like the books, but also just how much I appreciate what books bring to me. Like, they literally bring me joy in my life. And I tell y'all, when I got the City of Bones collector's edition, I just felt so emotional, because I just remember what reading City of Bones did for me back in middle school. Like, it was such a bad time in my life, and I remember reading the entire Mortal Instruments series and just feeling some type of way, because it was the one series that just kept going as I grew older and like stood by my side. And so I just felt emotional when this came in the mail, because this is literally the book that just started it all for me, to be honest. Like, I was reading before that, but when I got really hooked into, you know, books and fantasy, this is literally what kicked it off. And can we just talk about how cute this is, but also the gold sprayed edges, like, actually takes me out. The back says it all the stories are true, and that's literally why I love books so much and I care so deeply about them. So those are all these special editions, limited editions, collector's editions books that I have in my collection. It's a short stack, but I love them all so dearly because they all mean something special to me, and I'm just excited as to what they contain and what they continue to contain for me. But anyways, that is all for today's video. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to like, share, and comment while you're down there. Tell me which one of these books was your favorite. But okay, y'all, until next time, bye.